Hey, welcome back to my Tormented Souls 2 complete platinum walkthrough. This is our assisted run. We're in the storage room. Just going to do a quick ballet spin, complete steps, grab a recording tape and head into classroom 102. In here we're going to do a quick puzzle. Just interrupt this filing cabinet on your left. And for this you want the book, the ruler, the compass and the sharpener. Yeah, from left to right this is always the same no matter the difficulty. So it'll be book, ruler, compass and the sharpener. That will give us another fuse so we can activate two different power sources at once, which will be the final two we need to put in. Actually, there'll be no more trips to the generator after placing this fuse. Now once you've got that, come to the left and grab it. Well, I'm not going to grab it of course because we're not healing, but we're going to come around here to the left, kill these two babies, and on this table on the left is a file, Isabella's diary. That's number 5. So Isabella's diary 05. Yes, kill these two babies guys with your sledgehammer. Smash this crate near the far right door. And once you've got the nails, go through the door. The last two playthroughs I've been doing is ones where I've been healing. That's why I've kind of got healing in my head. But yeah, this assisted run of course is no healing, so never heal at all. Then once back in the corridor, you're going to go down slightly and enter the double door on your right. On your right, you'll go back in the schoolyard via the back entrance. You can run past these two because there's no need to fight them. Yeah, just run past them, go into the rest corridor 1F. Once in here, you want to turn to your left and then go right into the generator room. In here, come to the fuse panel. You can put that fuse into the elevator, and then the one in one floor, you want to take it out and put it in the second floor. So you want a fuse in the second floor and the elevator. Once you've done so, you're going to go back to the east corridor. So once you're outside here, you want to turn right into the east corridor, and in here will be two mannequins. So we're going to kill these two enemies. Remember, just one shotgun bullet and a sledgehammer will finish them off. That's one dead. And then we'll do this one next. You can get overrun. They can both come at once in this area. So if you do have them both come at the same time, you might want to kill them both with a shotgun. And then kill the one remaining who's last man standing with a sledgehammer. Just to conserve a bit of ammo. Once done, come this doorway on the corner into the art and music room. Kill the three babies with a sledgehammer hit to each. On Tormented Difficulty, by the way, they teach sledgehammer, 2 sledgehammer hits. So we normally just kill these with a shotgun on Tormented, which will kill them in 1 hit. Once they're dead, you can grab the music sheet and then come to window ledge, grab some coil nails, and then come over to the cassette tape. Cassette tape, press eject, lob in the cassette we found a bit earlier. Then press play. I'm going to enter the playground in the past. Once you're here, you're going to come over to the little plant pot, interact with it and put the seeds inside. Like so. Then you need to pull the trolley slightly beneath the dripping tap. I don't think you actually have to do this step, but it might patch in the future to make it so it does have to be directly underneath. So pull it underneath, press circle to stop it, and then just check it, make sure it's dripping into it. Yeah, if you don't press circle, you'll probably pull it back too far. So you press circle to stop pulling, and then or pushing, and then just interact with it, guys, to check the water is dripping on the plant. Once done so, come back down here, go back into East Corridor B, turn right, go into Kindergarten, and you're going back into the playground. Once back on the playground, you're going to grab the apple and then go back. Yes, go back through the same door. Head over to where that plant pot was. I'm going to take the apple back to the zombie now. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a reference to Plants vs Zombies, because you've got a zombie looking teacher, he's got a siege near him and you have to grow a plant. I don't know, but it could just be coincidental. So back into the East Corridor B. Then we're going to go along here and back into the west corridor. You're going to take your first right and then the first door on your right. Yeah, once in here, come over to teacher, give him the apple or her. And then once you've done so, yes, she will disappear and we can grab the snake figurine. You're going to head back to the east corridor next. Back into east corridor B, yeah, that's the one. Then you're going to use the elevator and take it up to floor 2. Yeah, take it up to floor 2 to the schoolyard. Once in the schoolyard, you're going to turn left and then turn right. Head all the way to the end and grab the shotgun ammo you pass. When you pass the shotgun ammo, smash a jar just past it to find some nails. And you're going to open this gate ahead of you. Go through a gate, turn right, and there's been an enemy here. If you let him come to a tripwire, you can use that tripwire to kill him. So yes, there was a booby trap there. Come north next, grab the nails on your left, and then grab the coiled nails from lock on your right. There'll be another trap which you can use to kill this mannequin if he's close by. If not, you just have to use a shotgun and a sledgehammer to kill him. Then we're going to follow this corridor, make our way to the end, and enter the far door. The far door, near the double door, which you can unlock it, but do not go in that far door. Just unlock it and then come this small door near it. Once in here, come up to the teacher's desk. Grab School Janitor's Diary 03 from there. Yeah, School Janitor's Diary 03. Grab that one. And then we'll go in the door nearby afterwards into Storage Room 201. Once in here, grab the insecticide on your right. Then when you come to the end of the room, be careful, there is a tripwire. So to make sure when you trip that, you stop, wait for the trap to come down, and go through the next door. Back in the corridor, turn left, and then go right around the fork. And you want to go straight ahead into the far door, into the restroom. Once in the guild's restroom, there will be some enemies here, so be ready. Yeah, there'll be 3 spider crabs, so get ready to take them all out. They'll die in 1 sledgehammer hit, and you should get that trophy there, guys, if you have not already. Serial killer. It says kill all enemies in Villa Heads, but it's actually going to be changed, so you only have to kill 120 enemies. Because killing all the enemies in the whole game would have been quite tricky to do, so I think they changed the requirements. And to light this mirror, you need to light candles number 1, number 2, and number 4. Remember, from the bottom left is how I number them. Light candle 1, candle 2, and then candle 4. Now, straight opposite you, sometimes there's nails on the sink. They don't always spawn, but I'm actually going to get them on the way back. We're going to come this next door. You're going to exit the restroom. There's going to be 2 beasts in here. And I'm actually going to kill them with the automatic canaler. Remember, 35 core nails, and then normally 1 melee hit will kill him. So here's one of the beasts. There's normally 2 beasts here. If you're unlucky, they might both be together. Remember, 35 core nails, and then just a melee hit with any weapon will be fine. You have got plenty of core nails, if I'm honest. So you can probably waste a few more. But yeah, I've got them both. So remember, 35 core nails and normally a sledgehammer hit if you did manage to trigger them 1 at a time. Come this room next. Classroom 202 on the other side. There's a mannequin here. Going to knock him down with a shotgun and then 1 sledgehammer to kill him. And then we're going to interact with this puzzle. With this puzzle, make sure you open the door afterwards, because if you do not open the door, you go back into the normal world, and you'll not be able to take the item. You have to make sure you remember to open the door. I think it's a bit glitchy how it works. Because what happened to me, I didn't open the door, I went there, I couldn't take it, but when I came back to this room, it was open. And then when I went back, then I could take it. So just make sure you open it first time. But yeah, that's the code. So from left to right, you want the grenade symbol, the fire, the mail symbol, the sun, and the happy mask. And like I say, open the door afterwards. Once done so, exit the room. Back in the schoolyard, you're going to turn to your right, head forward, and we're going to enter the next door on your right. If you did not kill both the beasts in here, just make sure you be cautious in case the other one pops up. Once in the west corridor, you're going to come down the steps, head forward, and go through a door on the far left. This will take us into the lobby. In here, get your hand cannon ready. It'll kill beasts in one hit. So hand cannon, he's dead, and then he's dead. Because if you try to use any other weapon, you're going to get in trouble there, because they both pretty much rush you at the same time. But hand cannon makes quick work of them. Once they're both dead, grab the nails, and once you've got the nails, come up these steps and go in the door on the left. Try not to waste any more hand cannon ammo than what I do, guys, because it does come in very useful later. In the director's office, grab the nails, grab the insecticide sprayer, and you want to make your way all the way back upstairs, guys, and to the upper balcony of the schoolyard. So we've got one more item we need to get in the past, and then we can go back to the present. We do need to come back here to the true ending, actually, which is a bit unfortunate. You know that director's room we're just in, where we found the insecticide sprayer? You have to go all the way back there. Yeah, because the robot, which you need to put an item on, does not spawn until later. Yeah, it does take like a good 5 minutes to get back there as well. To get back there, and then we'll get all the way back to where you was, just before you took the detour. But in this room, grab a cornell straight opposite the entrance, and then grab a figurine from the corpse on the gurney. Yeah, core nails, that should have been, yeah, about 24 core nails. You grab a 24 core nails, grab a toad figurine, leave the room, go right again, and then make your way back down to the guild's restroom. In the guild's restroom, come over to this toilet on the left with all the flies buzzing around it. You're going to examine the sprayer, going to combine the insecticide with it, and you're going to use it on the flies. Like so. And then once done that, yeah, so there's some nails. Like I say, they don't always spawn. I don't know what makes them, maybe it's some sort of bug. But yeah, as you can see, nails can spawn on that sink. But I don't think it spawned for me on standard or tormented. But yeah, go through the mirror, go back into real world, back in the restroom. Before you exit, go to the toilet and now grab the toad figurine. In order to grab that figurine, you have to spray the swarm of flies around it in the past. And then when you come back in the present, you can grab it. So yes, once you've got the figurine, guys, come back into the corridor. Continue north. We're now going to go into that far right door with the boards on it. We're going to use the crowbar just to take off the boards and then go inside. So in here, the cage should be open, but immediately on your right in that suspended shelf is a nails, so grab the nails. Yeah, so to grab a hawk figurine. That's one. If you do not open that safe door, I think the cage is open, but it doesn't let you take it. But to be honest, it might have worked if I just left the room and went back in. That might have done it. But anyway, once you've got a hawk figurine, you now want to go back past the elevator and into the science lab. Yeah, so back into the science lab near the elevator. There'll be two mannequins now. So you want to take them both out, just like normal. Use your shotgun to knock them down and then the sledgehammer attack. If you wait for him to get a bit closer, you might damage them both with one shot. And I kind of messed it up there because I aimed onto the wrong one. I meant to shoot them both once and then quickly knock them both out with a sledgehammer. And it looks like I did actually damage the second one, because that shotgun bullet did kill him, which is quite good. But once they're both dead, come over to this puzzle. Now, from top to right, we're going to start at the top and then work on the bottom row. It's going to be hawk, snake, toad, and fly. So there you go. Hawk, snake, toad, and fly. Grab a combination key. If that's a key which is currently glitched when it comes to a trophy connected to it, there's a trophy for unlocking every lock with that key. It's currently glitched. But when we do the Tormented playthrough, I'll let you know about when you want to make a save. So if it does get fixed and it doesn't pop retroactively, you can just load the save up and go and do the final lock, and that should pop it for you. But like I say, we'll come back to that on Tormented Difficulty. So you're going to go back down the elevator to floor 1. Once on floor 1, we're going to turn right, go right again, and back into the library. In the library, there'll be 2 babies now. Take out the 2 babies by hitting them on the head. They're actually sat on the table near that entrance we just came through when we first came through the library. We're making our way to the boss now, Pighead. Back in the lobby, you want to go straight on. And you can come into the break room opposite. Once in the break room, grab Isabella's Diary 01, and that should pop the trophy Mother. That's for finding all of Isabella's diary entries. If you didn't pop the trophy, you might have missed one. I'll show you how many there should be. Yeah, so there should be 6. If you are missing any, if you check in the text guide once it goes live, you can just type in like Isabella's Diary -01 or 03, whatever one you're missing, and that'll show you where it is. So grab a recording tape from that locker, and then come to a tape recorder, guys, and save your game. Yeah, we're going to complete this playthrough in about 3 hours 16 minutes altogether. Yeah, so once you're saved, guys, leave the stream and go in the immediate door on your right to get into the director's office, but in the present. Once near, grab the shotgun bullets on the cabinet on your right, and then unlock this door. With this door, you need to use the master key. So I normally interact with the door, then examine the key, and then set it up properly. So from top to bottom, you want the female, you want the cross, and you want the moon symbol. The female, of course, is a circle with like a plus sign below it, and a male is a circle with an arrow sign above it. And then, like I say, female, cross, and moon. Female, cross, moon. Once done so, go through. If you turned right there, it would have took you to a healing item, which of course you don't need. You just want to continue down the steps. When you get to the first fork, turn right, and at the end here will be School Janitor's Diary 05. Grab that diary, continue on the remaining path. Watch out for the tripwire. Trigger it, wait for the trap to come down, guys, and continue forward. Now you want to equip your hand cannon for this fight. 2 shots from hand cannon will knock him down. On Tormented, it takes 2 shots and about 4 nails. But yes, unassisted, 2 hand cannon bullets, like I say, will knock him down. And then when you do this fight, so of course there's a bit of a gimmick to it. You see them electrical generators, there's 3 on the sides of the room. You have to knock him down, then stand in front of the generator, then when he recovers, he'll always charge at you. So he's going to charge into that one, get electrocuted, and you've got to do this 3 times. So like I say, each time it will take 2 hand cannon bullets. So if you do this right, all you need is 6 hand cannon in order to do this fight. Sometimes he might not hit the generator properly. If that happens and he misses it, it will take a lot less to knock him down again. So if he ever misses the generator, use your modified nailer on him, guys, and it will only take about 5 shots. It only goes back to normal when he's actually hit generator, then his health kind of resets, and you've got to knock it all down all the way again. So there you go, that's number 2. If you're far enough away, you can normally shoot him before he gets a chance to attack. But if he's kind of doing one of his leaping attacks, where he needs to be a bit closer to you, your shots will not normally stun him. It will damage him, but it will not stun him. But he's far enough away and shoot him with the hand cannon. Yes, each shot will stun him. And it's really easy fight. And there you go, third and final one. And that's it, Pighead is over. You'll get the Butcher Trophy. Defeat Pighead, like I say, on Tormented he takes 2 hand cannon and about 4 or 5 nails. Most enemies are like that on Tormented. They have just a little bit more HP. Sorry, yeah, a little bit more HP. So the way you'd kill him unassisted with, for example, like 1 shotgun or 2 shotgun or 2 handgun, it don't quite work. So take just a little bit more. Same with the Punished. The Punished normally take 1 shotgun, but no, on a Tormented they take 1 shotgun and a few more nails. But when you come back in this corridor, grab Anna's sketchbook just before the director's office. That will be Anna's sketchbook 05. Once you got that one, come back into the office for a cutscene. Leave via the fire door, guys, come back into the lobby. Once in the lobby, you're going to go down the hatch on your left, which we unlocked the shortcut to earlier, into the janitor's room. If not, you're going to have to go back to the elevator, go down to the basement and take a long way round. But yeah, that hatch should be open, guys, because we unlocked it earlier. Once in janitor's room, make way all the way to this door near the end. Not the end door, the door near the middle. But you're going to come to this TV, guys, and put the Pighead mask in the hand. There you go, that will open the front door to the school. Put the Pighead mask in the hand and the front door's open. We can now leave. But first, you've got to do some true ending steps. So you're going to come to computer lab. There's sometimes an enemy here which glitches up. And yes, I see. So the enemy's kind of there, but it's not. But I can't get past him. So if that happens, all you want to do is you can either leave the room and come back in, or just load that game if you've got an autosave. But if you're on standard and you're doing no saves, of course you need to exit the room and come back. Or last thing to do would be to come in the other side. But once got past him, that'll be an Arachne enemy. We're going to kill him with 1 shotgun and 1 sledgehammer hit. Yeah, 1 shotgun, 1 sledgehammer. And we're going to unlock this locker. So this is another one of the master key locks. And the code for this one from top to bottom is sun, heart and male. Yeah, sometimes the locket kind of resets. I don't know why it happens. Sometimes it happens for me, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, sun, heart, male, and yes, I have picked the wrong one at the top. So you see me go back in a moment. Sun, heart and male. No, I did the wrong one, like I said. So you'll have to examine it again if you pick the wrong combination. There we go, sun, heart and male. So in here, you're going to find the upgrade for the hand cannon, and this will be the final upgrade. And assuming you've upgraded every other weapon, you'll get a trophy. So the recoil spring, don't think it makes much of a difference, if I'm honest. But yes, combine that with the hand cannon, and you'll get that trophy. Gunsmith, upgrade all the weapons. Shame it's not like an upgrade for, well, more upgrades. Would have been nice to get a damage upgrade for like the normal nailer, for example. Something like that. Or a damage upgrade for a shotgun would have been nice. But once you've got that, you want to come out the door back into the basement area, not to the janitor's room. Take a door leading back to the basement so you can go to the elevator. Because we need to do that quick step for the true ending. You're going to ride up to 2F. Take you to the schoolyard. Once you get up here, you want to turn left and then right through the gate. Go to the end, then we're going to go right to the restroom and go back into the past. You need the duct tape for this, but we actually got the duct tape earlier, before the school if you remember. Getting the duct tape that early does save it probably like 5 to 10 minutes, because it saves you going from the school, going from the convent, back to the school, and then back to the church. And it probably, like I say, it saves about 5 to 10 minutes of the journey time. So once back in the past, there won't be any more enemies, but yeah, you have got a quite long trip back to the director's office. There's going to be a robot there now, and one on the gurney. Just put duct tape on the robot's neck to fix the leak in the pipework, and we can exit the school. When we do exit the school, by the way, this might have been changed in patches, or it might be connected to difficulty, but I think it's connected to patches. The zombies used to spawn slower when you leave the school, but now when I've gone through that on standard and tormented, they're already spawned. And what it means is when you go across a wooden walkway outside the school in the district, there's always a zombie blocking it. Yeah, there's always a zombie blocking it. It's probably not going to be a big problem on unassisted, if I remember. A shotgun bullet will knock down zombies, but on Tormented they have no effect. So you have to use a crossbow bolt to actually kill it straight away. So yes, once back in here guys, director's office in the past, use duct tape on the neck of that robot, and that's all you got to do. Yeah, so as I was saying, sellotape determines what ending you're going to get, whether it's going to be the bad ending or the good ending. So all the way back to lobby now, and then back out the front door. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a bit of a shortcut. You know, they could have put enemies on the way back, could have made it a bit worse. I'm surprised they didn't actually. You would have thought if there's, you know, if there's like a bit of a trip you have to make for true ending, they would have put more enemies. Because they did in the convent. In the convent there's like, you know, enemies. We're going to go through a train station next. We're going to get some more hand cannon ammo. Some more shotgun ammo. We'll get another note for Joseph. We're actually going to get another collectible trophy in this video yet. We'll get the one for... oh, sorry, that's in the next video. But it's literally right near the end. At the start of video 8, we're going to be getting another collectible trophy. Once back in the schoolyard in the normal world. So go back down to the elevator. You're now going to ride it down to 1F. Go straight through the library and then straight back to lobby and exit the school. The way this is looking currently is we'll finish assisted in tomorrow's video. Then part 9 is going to be one full playthrough because there's no other way to do no saves. I can't put no saves up in episodes because it won't work. It means you'd have to leave your like console on for days. So yes, part 9 is going to be a full playthrough coming in at about 2 hours 46. And then of course Tormented will be in episodes like this one, but only about 6. Be a lot quicker, be about 3 hours, just under 3 hours. So again, about 6 episodes. Not many more to go. They will be adding unlockables at a future date, unlockable weapons, but I think they're going to come maybe in a month's time or something. I can't see them releasing it too early. I have been using the electric lance because they did leave it in by mistake, and they have since removed it. It's quite good because it made it so with the electric lance, one hit stuns any basic mobs. Basically, I mean, it's not mega strong, but it's got really good knock stun damage. So one hit would stun any basic enemy, even the beasts. It just wouldn't work on bosses, but of course you've got other weapons to do that anyway. So it's good for that, to save ammo, because it stuns an enemy every single hit. So you can actually just keep spamming it if you're low in ammo. But yeah, run straight through there guys, through a district before zombies spawn. If the zombies are already present, like I was saying, use a crossbow to kill a one on the wooden walkway instantly. Yeah, a crossbow to kill a one on the wooden walkway instantly before all the others catch up. Once in the train station, go right, grab the shotgun bullets. And you want to make your way to the opposite side. You'll see Joseph. And just past him will be Joseph's diary 04 on the bench. Once you've got his diary, come to the bottom part of the platforms and go between them both. And at the end near the train, there'll be some gasoline in the bush. Once you've got that gasoline, yes, that will be about 60 ammo. You're going to come back to the end of the platforms and use the metal detector, because there's going to be powder and shot ×3. And by the way, on standard and tormented, you get about 30% less ammo compared to assisted. For example, that powder and shot we just got, that gave us 3 ammo, but on standard and tormented, it's only going to give you 2. And that gasoline we just got was 60, but on standard and tormented, it'll give us 40. Like I say, it's about 30% less ammo you get on the other difficulties. Now on this platform, we're going to carry on to the end. We're going to enter the train. In here, there'll be a letter on your right, beloved mother. Grab that letter, unlock the nearby door. Do not go through it, just unlock that shortcut door. And you want to grab the recording tape. And I'm going to save the game, and that'll be it for part 7, guys. So tomorrow's video, we're going to complete assisted. Then part 9, it'll be one full playthrough Then of course Tormented will begin from part 10 onwards. And we're doing good for time, so we're going to be doing under 5 hours on every playthrough easily. So that'll be it, part 7 done guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 8 tomorrow.